Hi guys, welcome to the Call Data Analytics. My name is David, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use the group by and the order by syntax in your SQL script. If this is your first video, I'd like to encourage you to please watch the previous video that we've made before we got to this place so that you can have a full grasp or understanding of what we are actually doing and how we got here. Okay, guys, just a quick one. In the previous video, we saw how we could create database and use the select and from statement. You could use the where statement. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how we can use the group by and order by. So, guys, in this video, I made a PowerPoint slide so that I'll be able to explain or make you understand what we are trying to do. I believe that this slide is going to give you a perfect understanding of your SQL script, what you're trying to run at the back end, and what you're trying to bring out from your scripts. All right, when using the group by, it's important to know that you're just getting the summary role. You're just trying to summarize your role when using the group by, and also it is mostly used with the aggregate function, like the count, the sum, the average, the mean, the max. So guys, take a good look at this table. You have the column ID, the fruit ID, and in the fruit ID we have apple, orange, apple, banana, orange, and the pineapple. So when you engage the group by, or perhaps you have the count, this is something you should expect to come out. It's going to give you something like a summary. So this is when you engage it with the count function or with the count aggregate function, you get something like this: 2 apples, 1 banana, 2 oranges, 1 pineapple. So you could see 1, 2, you have it here, 2, 1, 2, you have it here, 2, 1 banana, and there you have it, and also the pineapple. So let me show you also the order by. When using the order by, it just simply talks about ordering your data or putting it in an ascending order or a descending order. So you could see here we have the apple, orange. When you engage the order by, you should have something like this: apple, apple, banana, orange, orange. You can see them in an alphabetical order. So guys, I'm sure that this picture should help you understand what you're trying to do or the script you're trying to run at the back end. So guys, we'll go back to our script or to our MySQL, to our workbench, and thereby play with some script line. All right, let's see our database. And we have a database called the core data underscore DB, and the table we are using is our employee table. Okay, now let's highlight and let's see our table. All right, we have the employee ID, we have the first name, the last name, the gender, the age, and the job role. So peradventure, you want to use the group by function or the group by syntax. How do you engage it? Let's say use our group by with reference to job roles, for instance. So let's see what you will do. And recall I mentioned that your group by syntax goes mostly with your aggregate function. So let's select our employee ID, employee, let's say employee underscore ID, and your job role. Let's see, select from the employee underscore table, and we'll use, let's bring this out first and let's see our output. Let's take it step by step. So all right, we can see we have our employee IDs, we have our job roles, and there we have it as an output. But want to get a sum, or perhaps want to get a summary of your data set. You can imagine you can have thousands of data sets and just want to get a quick view, a quick summary of your data set. This can help you put them into groups as the name literally implies. So let's try to put them, let's try to group our data sets based on the group by syntax. So group by job role, we have this job role as a reference, and now we'll just say count. Okay, this is what you count, and there you have it. Let's see, we said select count employee ID and give us also an output of job role from this employee table, and group that group that information based on this job role. So let's see what we're going to have. Awesome. So here we have one data analyst in our organization, one receptionist, two salesmen, one accountant, one HR, one regional manager, one supplier relation. So peradventure, you're saying, okay, we've done these four steps of first step of group by. Let's take it further. This salesman, we have two. Let's see the gender. Let's consider the gender also. So we can still go further again. Recall that we have salesman to be 2, accountant to be 2. So let's see what we have and let's know for other job roles also. So we can say comma and put the gender. Let's see here again, comma, and let's say gender. And let's run our script and see our output. Okay, awesome. So you can see our data analyst is just a male. Our receptionist is a female. Our salesman, they are 2, and they are both males. Our accountant, you recall our accountant, they were both 2 before. Now they are being splitted out. One female accountant, one HR who is a male, one regional who is a male, regional manager who is a male, one supplier relation who is a female, and the other person who is an accountant is a male. So guys, this is how we use the group by syntax. It helps us to group our data, put them into groups as the name signifies. So let's go further to use the order by. So let's try to order our data. Recall that I mentioned it can be ascending, it can be descending. I think normally just by running your script based on an order by, I think the process is going to be ascending. But let's see. Select all from the employee underscore TB. So we want to order it by let's order it by a job role, and let's see. There we have this. Okay, and let's run our scripts. So recall I said normally I think it's been designed to run in an ascending order in the first instance. So but let's see what we have without using the ascending. So okay, now you can see we have the accountant, the accountant, data analyst, the HR in an ascending order, more or less like an alphabetical order. So but if you want to check bring your output in a descending order, you could use the keyword which is the DESC in the descending order. So let's see. So you see the supplier relation, the salesman, SSS going in a descending order. And if we still want to come back to your ascending order, you could still use the ASC, which is what the keyword for ascending order. So yeah, there you have it. Accountant, the data analyst, and all of that. So guys, a quick recap of what we've done today. It's we use the group by and the order by, and we explained that most times your group by works with your aggregate functions, such as the count, such as the sum, the max, and all of that. So and it will give you a summary of your values that you're trying to look up on it. It's just like we use the job role and the gender as a basis for it to give us a grouped values. So when we got to the order by, we tried to see how we could order our data from an ascending to a descending order. So guys, if you like this video and you feel that it is sufficient knowledge, I'd like you to please subscribe and hit the post notification bell to get more videos from us. Thank you for watching. Do have a beautiful day. Bye bye.